Well, guys, hopefully this is part 2 and the final part of this job and video. All right, let's go show you around. Dun, 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 dun. So we cut down a bunch of trees here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then like 40 behind the house. And then I just realized I forgot to get brake cleaner. Whatever, we'll get done without it. Well, a couple things happened. One, we no longer have employees for a plethora of reasons, but it's for the better. So gonna have to finish this one myself. I'm playing catch up for a few weeks now, and it's gonna continue for a few weeks, I think. So a few weeks ago, took this Caterpillar. There's all the hydraulic lines in the boom. I had them replace all of them. There was some that were rubbing, and because this got ripped off a couple years ago, maybe a year ago, and so they were rubbing, and there was metal showing on the hoses. So I said, hey, while it's in here, it was in there for a short, and the back camera didn't work, and the fuel gauge didn't work. Something with the wiring harness after the fire. So they fixed that mostly. And then I said, hey, while it's here, replace the lines in the boom. I want everything new. I don't want to have a failure on a job site. So what do I get? I got a failure on a job site. So actually, you can actually see some of the oil here. It was leaking somewhere around the turn, according to the tech that came out and fixed it. So the reason we have this part now is because, yet again, we blew the shaft seal, which is a little seal behind this pulley. We also, a couple days ago, I just don't get that. Why is it rubbing? It's so annoying. It's the grease fitting. I'm gonna figure something else out about that. Maybe weld a tab here that be in the way of the bolt. I don't know. We gotta pop this belt off again, even though it's brand new. Pop this pulley off, put the new shaft seal in. I'm smart this time. I ordered 2, so I have a backup. That's what they look like. And then the gyro track can run again. And then we can mulch up everything in the back, and then / grapple, pick everything up. Perfect. All right, now let's pop this. I don't actually know if this is gonna work. I was curious about this. So to take the pressure off the belt, you gotta undo all 4 bolts here, which are behind the pulley. Super annoying. So I'm gonna try to do it the fast way. Oh yeah. Oh. Ow, my knee. Yeah, I got all my tools. Nope, because there's a snap ring in there that I completely forgot about. See that? What we're gonna do, we are gonna go to Northern Tool and get a snap ring pliers. Guys, my toe still hurts. It keeps getting bumped on things, but today actually was my second doctor appointment for it. It got canceled because of work. But next week, Wednesday, we are going to the doctor for my toe. Lacey swears, she says she doesn't care what job I'm on that day or where I'm at. We're not canceling that doctor appointment. So fingers crossed, we get my toe fixed so I can start wearing boots again. Because I do hate wearing just sandals all the time. So let's go to Northern Tool real quick. What are these called again? Snap ring pliers. I don't know why I forgot that. That are 1-piece. Don't ever get the multiple ones that attach on the end. They are trash. I have a nice set at home, got for 80 bucks at Harbor Freight. They've lasted me literally years, because you need some for hubs on a Super G. So I have a nice set at home, way nicer than this, bigger. I have ones that open and ones that close just by squeezing. So this is gonna be annoying. Let's see how it goes. Oh God, this is gonna be a bitch. Just to be productive today, because this repair is basically gone off the rails. I have a surprise for everybody. So, cut down a bunch of trees here. As you can tell, a boatload's been cut down in the back too. But look by the roof. Trees came down, hit the client's house. He had the roof fixed. Or no, while they were fixing it, another storm came through. Some straight line winds just blew a pine over and made a mess. So that's why we're cutting everything down, and then also just cleaning up the back here to make everything more productive. As you can see here, we were mulching a bunch of brush piles, and this is where the mulcher blew its shaft seal. I think on this Brazilian pepper stump is where I noticed it. Something just ran down my leg, so that's cool. But I'm just gonna cut some of this stuff up because it's too big to move around. So, time lapse. Fire this bad boy up and get to mulching. That's oil. He's leaking still. What the fuck? What in the fucking fuck? Look at this oil everywhere. Oil everywhere. There's a set screw that somehow came out right here. Looks identical to that one. There's supposed to be one on this side. It's just spitting oil out once the pressure gets built there. I'm amazed it even ran. Like, honestly. So I have to fish in this oil for it. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try and grab it with a magnetic screwdriver. Oh, it's so deep. Oh. No idea how that came undone, but we'll tighten it down. Alright guys, 5 gallons of oil later, we are refilled and ready to rumble. I'm gonna get a water. Client has a cooler here for us, for me. Da-da-da. Let's get to work. You know why I'm happy you're here, Greg? Because you don't rush your cuts. Most people would just burn that chain through that thing because it went through easy. Yeah. And then just
or when it starts to go, then it doesn't. Then it gets like all scared. Like.
I love it. I love it. That's why I told Tim, I was like, no, I want Greg. Patience. It stops you from having to use your insurance or fix fences. There's a meme, one of my favorite memes ever was on the tree pages, said something like, I'm the fence repairman I am today because of the tree guy I was yesterday.
That's good. I like that actually.
Yeah. That, and then the other one was, I say it all the time now, but it said kissing isn't hitting and brushing isn't dragging. Or something like that. Yeah, it's just kissing something, it doesn't count as a hit, and then brushing the tips like across the roof doesn't count as dragging across the roof. No. Let's get this cleaned up. got hit by falling off trucks. That's all, just don't give up. And it still outruns anything out there. Yeah. Little love never hurt it. This is what I did today so far. GoPro's charging and wasn't really in the mood to film. Whew. Look at that nice sappy wood. All this pine. I have two piles staged here because this is the pile the truck will pick up off of, and he can pull up right there. He's a front mount grapple truck, so he can pull right up to it, load, and then push this forward and then replenish this pile with this. We do have one tree left on the ground to pick up that I know of, maybe two, and then some brush. And then we gotta kind of grade all this out and make it look pretty as well. And then look at how dirty it is in here. This is disgusting. Ugh. Actually doesn't matter to me. And then we're gonna get the stumps ground. And then after that, then we'll do a final pass with the mulcher, make everything pretty and smooth, and then wham bam thank you ma'am, we'll be done with this job. It seems to go on for forever, but it's really overgrown in the back, so that slowed us down. And then also just access out of here is very limited. My 450 Honey Badger touches both sides of the driveway coming in. That's how narrow the driveway is. So yeah, so this is what we got left back here. You can see all the high spots. This is where stumps are. Kind of leaving them like that just so I can find them easier. But we're going over there to pick up that log that we just cut. I don't remember if I picked up the dead trees back there. And I think I'm going to take a lot of that to the road too, that pile there, instead of mulching it. And then I want to start watering this thing because it is super dusty out here. As you can see here, it is just sand. It is sand everywhere. The only dirt is a fine layer of dirt that is basically just, it instantly turns in, it goes in the air. See that? It's in the air instantly. So it's annoying. But let's get this picked up and stacked, and we'll check back in a minute. Oh snap, what is that? Oh God, we got a pintle hook trailer. Oh no. All right, let's go see what we're doing today. Oh, we got a dingo and a fucking stump grinder. Whew. A Vermeer SC60, remote controlled, super nice. So, pintle hook trailers suck, but also are kind of cool. So honestly, didn't feel like making a video today, but I remembered that I committed to doing this YouTube thing and, you know, bringing you guys along. So thankfully, the last couple days we've actually gotten some cool comments, and y'all seem to enjoy at least some of the videos that I make. And it makes Lacey happy when she sees comments. So all y'all who comment, we appreciate it. But today is rainy, and I'm supposed to not be working because my toe, the doctor said not to. But gotta get this job done. Taking way too long already, mostly because the schedule got basically assassinated by stupidity, and kind of why I hate employees. But here nor there, we're gonna get this job done. And you've seen actually my videos are all out of whack because I'm just playing catch up right now on the videos. Greg was actually with me at the last time you'll see this, the last time you saw this job site, at least Greg was with me, and we were dropping a bunch of pines. So we're going back there today with Tim's grinder. Interesting tactic. Oh my God, there's interesting tactic. Just circle the problem and it'll go away. But we're taking Tim's grinder and the remote to Melbourne to grind these stumps today. And then once we get that ground, oh, I'm missing my magnet, forgot. He got a brand new remote actually. Super excited. But once we get those ground, then it's a lot easier to get this job finished. This is kind of like the hold up. The rest of the stuff just takes time. And my schedule is just very unforgiving lately. People are coming in from out of town to get their land cleared, and you know, can't move those jobs really. That sucks when you do, at least. So let's turn these trailer brakes down. So anywho, I'll see you at the job site. I love Northern Tool. Hey, get over here. I'm talking to you. Anyways, it's my favorite store for sure. But we're here for a poncho or something because it is raining like crazy. And the remote from Vermeer is not waterproof, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the battery pack's exposed. It's definitely not waterproof. So I'm gonna run inside and get a poncho or something along those lines. And we're right around the corner. We're 3 minutes from the job site. So bam, 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 bam. We'll get it done. All right. I gotta get wet.